I hope you don't mind if I record the session because I need to share this with the rest of my team.
Yes, yes. Feel free. I'm okay.
Okay, thank you. I think Satoko is now joining.
Hi, Sleepal. How are you?
Hello, sister. I'm fine, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you.
How
Are
are
you
you?
driving? Fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not driving. I have I come with my friend and they driving.
Okay, all right.
I will go to the community.
Okay. In Kokon?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Mm. All right. Thank you for joining.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you
I
for
think
your time too.
thank you. So let us first, well, I guess you and Satoko-san know each other. So let us introduce the rest of the participant. I'm Toshi. I'm the chief administrator of ARUN. And also with us is Yoshida-san, Jin Yoshida. He's from Deloitte, one of our sponsors for this event. Okay, so if you could, first, I guess, walk us through what has inspired you to, as you introduce yourself, I'd be appreciate if you could share with us what has inspired you to start this particular business.
Yep. I am the founder of Agro Agape. So we are the whole supply chain of coffee industry. And I started a business because my from the beginning, my uncle his coffee farm has no markets for several years, and I see agriculture in Cambodia a lot of challenge for farmer that they grow. They invest their time and resource in the farming, and then the market always shaking for the agriculture and so I start the business. The aim is to assess the market for farmer, and I would like to building sustainable eco farming through the bee pollination and the fertilizer. Uh, like because the coffee we care about the climate change, so I try to build a product which is involved with the biodiversity and climate change.
Thank you. And how did you find about our business competition, CSI Challenge, and what had, I guess, motivated you to apply for this event?
Yes, as you know that I met a sister in the program from CJAP. So I have the CJAP team share about your program in the group,
Oh,
and I find out my business model is fit to the program. That's why I try to apply.
thank you. So, can you share us your business model. I understand that you're not just the organic coffee grower, but it also involves the beekeeping, which are the say the pollinate the flowers, and also you use the coffee shells as a fertilizer. So if you could just, I guess, walk us through how that business is being operated and how the revenue is being earned from that business.
So in the business model, we share the in the coffee business, we share in three vertical. One is farming, and the other is the coffee roasted lab operation, and the other one is the recycling waste into the fertilizer. And the honey business, we register to other one company, because it's easy for us to manage the financial and pay tax, because in our product and service, if we put together, it will be complicated a bit with the tax. So that's why in my business we share the vertical. It easy to control the financing and tax. Yeah. And for the agriculture, like, because as I just mentioned that my uncle, he has a problem with access to markets, and I try to find the root cause of the problem and try to find the solution to solve. So from what I figure out, the problem is about like the quality, because in Cambodia, farmer, they have a lack of technical and skill to do a processing of the agriculture. So most of the time, farmer, they grow and they sell the raw material to other country like Vietnam or Thailand. And then when there is no market, they don't know how to process the product to sell to the markets. And otherwise, the coffee once harvesting one times a year. So they harvest in rainy season. That's why the rain could cause the coffee increase the fungus, and the quality also reduce, and they lose a lot of crop. And then I try to find the way how to increase the yield crop. That's why I see the benefit of a beekeeper, because bee is pollinate the farm to increase the yield crop for farmer. And that's why I run the project of beekeeper around the country and move around the farm season. And the fertilizer, because I have a lot of waste in the processing. That's why I got support from the Australian government under the program. They provide me the consultant and networking for how to develop the fertilizer, the biochar fertilizer. So the biochar is produced from the waste into the biochar, and then we can make with the compost in order to be ready to use at farm. And the biochar benefit for the soil. It makes the soil more moisture, increase organism in the soils, and reduce carbon dioxide from the air. And also in my business, I want to protect and increase biodiversity. And the fertilizer is increase the biodiversity under the soils. and the beekeeper is the protect biodiversity about the land. That's why this project is motivates me to do. And the other thing, because I would like to build a sustainable eco farming, and the beekeeper, it's also a good strategy to support the farmer, because they can generate income from the honey, like more income. And also the fertilizer also support farmer reduce the cost to do farming, and also generates income from the waste. So these two products is to support farmer, generate income, and also reduce cost, and good for eco-friendly, like even environmental friendly.
Thank you for sharing that. So going back to the three I guess verticals, the coffee farming, are those coffee produced, are they also sold outside of your business, meaning you also have a coffee roaster business, right? How much of it goes to your own coffee roaster, and how much of that would be sold outside your, or I guess to the third party?
Currently we have our own farm, and I also
Mhm.
buy from farmer more than 100
Oh, okay.
family, and I work with 4 different community. One in Kokong, close to the border of Thailand, another one in Old Sound, Posat province, also close to the border of Thailand. And the big amount of producer is in Mandolkiri, close to the border of Vietnamese, and also small amount from Ratanakiri. Mandolkiri and Ratanakiri is close to each other, and close to the border of Vietnamese. And for the beekeeper, I work with 7-8 provinces, because we need to move bee around the country, depend on the agriculture farming, because coffee is different season, cashew nut also different season, longan tree, avocado. So we move around the country, depend on the season of the farm.
So how much was the total sales from the last year?
It's 120 K USD.
120K USD. Okay. And of that 120K, what was the component of the each business, percentage of the each business?
We get more profit from the coffee roasting lab and the honeybee. But
Okay.
from the fertilizer, we invest a lot, and we are not yet get the profits,
I see.
because we just launching last year, and we invest in big amount of investment, and then we sell to the farmer to test.
I
So we
see. I
don't
see.
get the profit from fertilizer yet, but we get profit from the coffee roasted and the honey.
I see. Okay. And oh, I understand that you also do the cashew nuts, right?
Yes, the cashew nut, I have just 3 hectare of the own farm,
Mm-hmm.
but we try to build the product and assess the market for farmer. But in cashew nuts product, we still have a challenge, because we it's different from coffee, because coffee 90% consumption is import. So the demand supply is more than produce. So we have a very huge market locally, and it very potential grow in Cambodia. But for cashew nuts, the market still shaking, because normally cashew nut we depend on exports to other country.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I think you still have not shared the financial report with us, so it'd be appreciated if you could, if you haven't already sent to us, it is appreciated if you could send the financial report
Yes,
and the projection. Yeah.
yes, because last week is Khmer New Year, so all my team
Yeah,
travel
yeah, yeah.
around.
Okay. Yeah. The new
Yeah,
year, right? Okay. Yes, yes.
yeah,
That's fine. Thank you.
yeah. I will send you soon.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you so much.
Uh, yeah, Jin-san and Satoko-san, if you have any question.
Thank you very much. And I'm sorry it's late to introduce myself. I'm Jin Yoshida from Deloitte. And as Toshi-san said, so I'm one of the sponsor. So it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Sam.
And I'm interested in biochar. So could you tell me so how to create biochar? So what is the raw material?
Yep. For the biochar, we use the coffee husk, rye husk, and coconut shells. So we put into the pyrolysis system, and it will become biochar. And the biochar, we also mix it with the compost and also the animal manures like cow manures. So one of my system, we also put the cow manure into the biogas to produce the gas, because some of one machine we need to, like, half is electric and half we need to supply heat. So we need if we don't use the biogas, we will use some wooden or charcoals to make a heat. And then because we when we use the cow manure, it's like a lot of like high methane, so it's very risky to put into the farm. So we, in order to make sure that we reuse the methane into the cow manure, so we need to put it into the biogas. And it is the good strategy because we can generate the gas from the cow manure into the machine that we need the heat, and then we can use the cow manure from the biogas to blend with the biochar in order to ready to use at the farm. And for the electric, we also install the hybrid system like solar energy to make sure that our product is go-friendly. So it's a bit high investment in that product, but we also can generate more income in other product like coffee roasted bean, and also like we reduce the costing at the farm. So this is like win-win solution because we can lose in some parts, but it's create the value to sustain the eco farming and also make profit from other sides to make it a bit balanced.
Thank you very much for your explanation. Yeah, so as you said, so it is easy to use biogas as an energy, but it is difficult to get a profit from biochar. Yeah.
Yes, but we generate income from the farming, the product that we already sell to the markets to cover some investment into the fertilizer. Because I think that it's a bit challenge from the beginning because we need to raise awareness and support the farmer and educate them how the benefit and how to it's important to use the fertilizer, because farmer, they need the education, they need the information, and they need to be a collaboration, because if we give up, we will lose the opportunity to do all these things, because a lot of challenging in this supply chain. If we don't understand about that, it's very easy to give up because it's a lot of challenge. But because we can convince farmer to use our product, because we can buy a product back from them, and we also explain them how to reduce their costs. Because farmers sometimes the number to discuss with them, they don't understand. So we need a lot of working together for them to understand that how they benefit from and how they get the profit from, and how we guarantee the market for them. So this is how we work with farmers.
So do you sell fertilizer, biochar fertilizer, or do you provide fertilizer with free of charge?
Currently we sell for the farmer to testing first, and then we will plan to sell for next year. Because farmer from the start it's a bit hard to convince. So they want to see the result. After the result, it's easy to deal with them. This is how character of the farmer.
Yeah, I understand the word. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you for your explanation. I also want to continue a little bit more about the farmer. How many farmers do you work with?
From the previous year, we work the direct farmer around 20, but we work a lot indirect, like because some farmer they don't do contract farming. They just have free market. So sometimes they want to sell the coffee to us, they sell, and sometimes they also sell to other buyer. So we categorize them as indirect. And the direct farmer, we work together, we create support system, we assess the machinery, and we buy the product from them. Like they just sell to us, not other buyer. So it's like for the whole for community, it's about can say around 50 farmer, but the impact is more than 300 family.
Okay, thank you. That's all in Kokon area.
No, we have 4 community. Kokok,
Different community.
yeah, Posats and Mandolkiri and Ratanakiri. 4 community.
So in 4 community, 20 farmers.
Yeah, and just for the coffee farm, but for the honeybee is more than that. For the honeybee, we move around the country like 7-8 provinces. So we work with many farmer, around 300 farmer.
Okay, and so how do you manage those farmers? If 20, but then in 4 provinces, how do you manage them? Do your staff manage them, or do you cooperate with local government, or how do you do that?
We have like the key person based in each community, and then we cross the harvesting, like post harvesting. So during the harvesting season, we have our team base and control the quality of harvesting in each community. But for the honey, we have the beekeeper experts, and when we put the bee, we train the community, and then we share the sum of the amount of the honey to them.
I see. And for you to provide some necessary input, or are you to buy products like coffee or honey from them? How do you do that?
Yeah. Because when we before we create support system, we have agreements like some farmer we give them the seedling of the tree, and then we do agreement that when it's have fruits, we support them, access the machinery so they can sell the fresh cherry, or they can process with our machine, and then they sell to us.
So all intervention is done by your team member manually, or how do you do that?
Like I have a team, but it's like collaborates with the farmer. So we work together with a farmer. It's like collaboration. We create support system to them. Like we provide the fertilizer, we provide the machinery and drying processing, and then we buy the product from them back.
Okay, so this year you have like 4 provinces for honey, coffee, and 7 provinces for honey, and 20 farmers for coffee, and 300, 200, 300.
Yeah, around for the honey bee.
Yeah, 300 farmers for honey. Do you plan to increase those numbers next year? And
Yes, when
if yes, how many?
currently we try to expand more place for like introduce the bee pollination to other farmer to put more beehives. So we plan to increase, but the amount of number we are not target yet. Depend on the market as well, because currently Cambodia economic is not very well. So we will analyze based on the market supplies. If the demand increase, we also increase the target of farmer that we will working with.
Okay, so regarding the market that you mentioned, where do you sell actually for honey and coffee?
For coffee, we sell the wholesale to a wholesale. We sell the green bean, the coffee raw green bean to the roaster, and the roasted coffee we sell as a retail to the coffee shop. But most of them is micro shop, because in Cambodia we have a lot of micro coffee shop. And the honey, we do wholesale and distribute to other company. Like we just sell the raw honey, and then they sell in their own brand, or they also export to other country. Like for example, currently we have a company we call your biodiversity. The owner is from Philippines, so they purchase one time 500 liter and export to Philippines. And yeah, but they use their own brands. It's called Family. So we don't focus on building our own branding, but we focus on how we can increase the market in order to support farmer doing this.
Do you see the wholesale? You can get the competitive price when you sell?
Thank you. For the honey, we don't concern much about competitive price, because this product it's very low cost but very high price, like very high profit, because honey, we don't spend much because we get the resource from the nature, from the bee itself, and from the farming, and we don't pay much the cost, the operation cost, but we can sell very high price. So
How
that's
much?
why
How much do you sell per kg?
for 1 liter we sell for retail sale we sell $25 for 1 liter.
Mm-hmm.
And wholesale we sell just 15, so the margin like profit is high for the wholesale price. And for distributor we sell about $12 for 1 liter. So the margin is very the price, the profit is very high for this product. So we don't care much about the competitive price because the profit itself is already high.
Okay. How about coffee? You may have lots of competitor for the coffee.
Yeah, for the coffee has a lot of competitor, but because there is a lot like very huge demand supplies, that's why we still have a lot of sale growth. So we get less profit, but we sell a lot, so the profit also increase.
How much do you sell for the wholesale?
For the coffee roasted bean, the price depend on blend. So we have more than 10 blends, and then the price is different, but the profit is start from 50% to 100% of the cost of wholesale. And for the coffee roasted bean, coffee raw green bean, the profit is about 30% only, because we pay more, we share the profit to the farmer.
Okay. Okay, one more question about regarding the biodiversity. Do you have any measurement to know how and what extent your business is contributing to the biodiversity?
Yeah, for the biodiversity, it's like the biochar, like when we share the fertilizer to the farmer, and when we put the beehive into the farm, we see the amount of yield crop increase. So increase around 26% for one family, up to 120, the minimum to maximums. The data we collect from the community. So some families it's around 26, and the whole community it's increased about 100% of the yield crop increase. So this is what's the generate income for farmer increase. And the biodiversity, the farmer, when we start to expand, so other farmers start to involve in this activity. So we also increase the beehive. So when we increase the beehive, we increase the biodiversity as well. And for the fertilizer, because it is the new ones, so the data and research is still in processing. We don't collect the actual data for like make sure the actual number yet. But for the beehive, because we have experience in 2018, so we see how we growing up and how we increase the beehive, and and how the amount of biodiversity that we increase. We can have the data to tell.
What's the percentage of the increase of the income that you mentioned?
Excuse me?
How much percentage that farmers' income increased? Do you have that data?
Yep. 26% for one family.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too.
Back to Tosan.
Oh, okay. So that income increase for the farmer is just from the beekeeping, yeah?
For the coffee.
For the coffee, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but for like we are merging like combination between the farming and the honey.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I have a question regarding your the revenue plan moving forward. So you said the revenue from the last year was $120,000. How do you plan to, I guess, increase your business, and what's your revenue projection for next 2 to 3 years?
We estimate the revenue increase like next 3 year from 250,000 to 300,000.
Okay. And do you have the component of that revenue? How much of that is coming from the coffee farming? How much is that from the roasting? How much of that is from the fertilizer? And how much of that is from the honey?
Yep. For the coffee roasted bean, we expect to increase 150,000, and the honeybees around 100,000, and other 50,000 we expect from the fertilizer and the cashew nut.
Okay. Thank you. And have you done any fundraising outside of yourself and the co-founders? Any fundraising from the ventures or the investors in the past?
Currently, we have the impact venture called Nexus. They try to reach out to me about they would like to provide some funding, but I want to know more about them. That's why I suggest a few meeting already, and they really interested with my business, but I need to work more on analysis because they provide kind of debt funding. And then I need to discuss more with my team in order to making decision that I should apply or not. So they can provide up to 500,000 USD, and it might with the funding that I also raised. But we need a lot of discussing and go to a lot of analyze. So currently we still have a lot of communicate with the Nexus.
I see. Is that the local VC? Is it the
Not yet.
No. The question was that the impact venture that was approaching you, is it the local Cambodian venture, or is it the foreign?
Worldwide. They are from Worldwide Venture. They based in Cambodia locally, but they also based in many countries. But the
okay.
funding is from Europeans. They
Okay.
target with climate change, with energy.
Mm,
Yeah. And
I see. Okay.
they found out that my business model is fit
Mm,
with their requirement and criteria, and they
okay.
suggest us to apply. But I'm not yet applied because I need to discuss more, and I would like to know more about them.
Okay. Very good. And to meet the goal, the revenue target you have mentioned, would this $500,000 sufficient, or do you need more investment funding?
For Nexus, they said that they can provide $500,000 funding, but because all is debt financing, so I cannot
Ah,
I don't apply all because some part I need the equity
sure.
investments because
Mm-hmm.
for example, like the farming, the project that I work with community, I might need the debt financing because I cannot find some people or investor that they have passion. Uh, it's about more on the passion and empathy that how we are challenged work with farmer. So I cannot find someone who have the same vision and passion yet. That's why that financing is very fit in that project. But for equity, I need equity investment also in the coffee roasted lab because I need to I need some people who can involve in our team that can like develop a stronger team and because and another reason because it can make profit. So I think that's some investor that they want to invest and they can uh, like receive the return of investment. It's easy to deal with the investor. That's why some part I need equity investment and some part I need kind of debt financing because some people they don't want to challenge, they don't want to
Mm,
risky their money.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And as far as this ARUN CSI challenge is concerned, if you are selected, you are entitled to up to $50,000 in investment from ARUN. Then if you are to get this investment from us, what do you plan to use that for?
I will use to work with the farmer in the coffee project because currently we have a lot of demand market supply, and then
Mhm.
we need funding to increase the quality of the product and also increase the demand supply and develop the beekeeper projects with the fertilizer. So some amount we use in fertilizer part and some amount we use in the beekeeper and some amount we use with buying the raw material from the farmer.
Okay. And what kind of so in addition to the investment itself, Arun also assist startups with other aspect. Now, if you are to obtain the support from Arun, what kind of support do you expect from us?
I would like some mentoring.
Okay.
Yep. And I willing to like support the community grow and grow together.
Good. Okay. Jin-san, Satoko-san, do you have any further question?
So can I have one?
Yes.
So I understand that your business contribute biodiversity because the biochar is good for soil. But it is very difficult to measure the impact on biodiversity. Actually speaking, so quantitative impact. So do you have any idea? So how to measure the quantitative impact?
Yep. So from the biochar fertilizer, the way that this product impact, it's increase the generate income for farmer is one impact, and another is because it increase the microorganism in the soils that make the biodiversity under the soils is make the soil more healthy, and also because of it can impact to the environment. And because the biochar is the kind of compound fertilizer, so when we put the compound into the soils, so it can absorb the, like, reuse the carbon dioxide from the air. So it's also protects the life above the ground as well. So it's mean like it impact the light in under the soil and the environment above the soils. So this is how the biochar impacts. And the processing of the productions is also creates, it also protects the environment because of the processing itself. We use the solar hybrid system, we use the heat from the biogas, and so it's also involved a lot in the climate change. And this is how we build the sustainable development eco farming, because our product is, we concern a lot with the climate change. It also has the problem with our production. For examples, in 2021, in Brazil, they have a climate change problem because it's very cold that makes many coffee farm frozen. So currently the coffee product increase very high because there is some problem with market supply from the Brazil country that's because of the climate change. So in the coffee production, we are concerned a lot about the climate. That's why I am thinking of how to increase the activity to protect the climate in order to build a sustainable supply chain in our product and our business.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I understand well.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
The same question, but do you measure the microorganism of soil?
Yep, thank you for this question. Like I just mentioned that for the data from the beekeeper, we easy to collect because we have already experience for many years. But the fertilizer, because it's a new product, so I just, because before I produce this product, I have I'm learning from the professor consult support from the program under Australian government. So they have experience doing that, and they understand that how the biochar, the benefit and everything, but we need more experience to collect the data. So currently we don't have actual data, but we learn from other country and other organization that have experience doing that, and we try to get the data from our experience from farmer to using that, and we will collect the data maybe next few years. Currently, it is the new thing that we start. So it's a bit hard to get the actual number or actual measurement about this product.
Sure, sure. Understand. But my question is that what do you have any idea what do you want to measure? So the data you don't have yet, but do you know which one you are going to measure?
Oh, yep. Because after we use the fertilizer, we can see the change under the soils, like under the soil when we open it, we can see some worms. So it's mean that the soil is start to have some like life under the soil after using the fertilizer.
Okay, all right.
So this is the experience that we get from what we use the fertilizer, but we
Okay.
try to find the expertise to make a data research.
Okay. For honey, what do you measure? What do you see?
Uh,
固まっちゃったかな。
止まった。ごめんなさい。もうじゃあ返します。
あ、でも返されても向こうが固まってるのと同じだな。
止まっちゃった。
いやなかなかこのインパクトの評価とかメジャーメントって難しいですよ
難しいですよ
難しいです
ね。
よ
難しい。うんうん。
これはあれか。トシさんのですね。今までで何かこう、そういうのちゃんとやってるところってありました？
いや、まあ、まだまだ、ワークインプログレスって感じでしたね。うん。
はい、スナイパー。
あ、you're back.
You are on mute.
oh, sorry
That's
for
right.
the internet cutting.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
So from your question that how I measure the data of the beekeeper, right? So I'd like to say again, because I'm afraid that you missed from the cutting. For the honeybee, we can measure from the yield crop of the farm. So before putting the beehive, we see we see the amount of the yield crop produced, and after the put the beehive, the yield crop increase. So we see how the impact from the bee pollination, and for biodiversity. When we increase the beehive, the biodiversity increase by itself because of the nature. Because the bee itself is the biodiversity.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep,
Okay, thank you very much. So as we conclude, do you have any question for us from you?
For now, I don't have any
Okay.
question yet.
Okay.
But if you are open for me to ask the question through the email,
Sure. Certainly.
yeah, thank you.
Okay. Just to go through the process going forward. So we will do the assessment of our meeting today, and we'll let you know the result by end of this month. And if
Thank
you
you
are
so much.
selected, oh, welcome. And if you are selected as one of the finalists, which we plan to choose maybe 6 to 7 finalists, and if you are chosen as a one of the finalists. You are expected to appear at the final pitch contest, which is scheduled to be held on May 10th, Friday.
Yes. Yep. In May 10, I will fly to Switzerland, but my flight is
Okay.
8:30 night time.
8:30 night time. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 8:30 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. So the event is from 1:30 to 6 p.m. Japan time. So if you are selected, yeah, you know, I will let you know the details, but that means the earlier would be better, right? So the
Yeah,
flight
I
is
think
8:30, yeah.
it's okay. I can have if online meeting.
Yeah.
I will have before I
Yeah, it'll
fly.
be on. Yes, it will be online. Yes, it'll be online.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that it's okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too.
Okay. Thank you for your time again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Good
you.
weekend.
どうもありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。
なかなかやっぱあれですね、生物多様性を測るっていうのは難しいですよね。まあだからその、
ハードル高い
ト
ですね。
ップイールドが増えたっていうのを生物多様性って言われちゃうとちょっと困っちゃうんだけど。
そうですね。
まあ、そうだ
はい。
ね。はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうござい
はい
まし、
ありがとうご
た。
ざいます。
また引き
はい。
続きよろしくお願いいたします。
はい。
はい、
よろしく
こちらこ
お
そ。
越しください。
はい。